Welcome to Living Life Unbinged. I'm your host, Christy McCammon, and I'm here to help you conquer sugar cravings, break free from food obsession, and step into the surrendered and abundant life God has planned for you. Let's dive in. This episode is especially for my ladies, though guys, you're welcome to stay here too. But ladies who feel like they're genuinely doing everything right and their body is just not cooperating. You're eating better, trying to move, trying to do the things, but the scale still won't budge. Or the cravings are off the charts, or you're exhausted and sleep isn't even helping. And you start to wonder, what is wrong with me? Why do I keep going? Why do I keep trying? I want to say this very clearly before we go any further. Nothing's wrong with you, but your hormones may be telling a very different story than the one your meal plan was written for. And we need to talk about it. I hit a season where things that used to work for me just stopped working. I'd done the same kinds of things before and seen results, but suddenly it felt like I was pushing a rock uphill. I was frustrated, confused, and honestly, I felt a little betrayed by my own body. Like we had a deal here. Come on, I'm doing the work, cooperate. But my body was not holding up its end of the deal. What I didn't understand was that hormones, especially for women moving through different seasons of life, have an enormous impact on cravings, our weight, our mood, energy, and metabolism. We're talking about estrogen, progesterone, insulin, cortisol, thyroid. They're all in conversation with each other constantly, and when one of them gets out of balance, the ripple effect can be significant. Sugar cravings can spike, belly fat can increase, sleep suffers, and willpower alone doesn't override those hormonal imbalances. It just can't. I say this all the time, it's not a discipline problem. This is your body communicating with you. And one of the most important shifts you can make is to move from fighting your body to listening to it. Psalm 139:14 says, I praise you because I'm fearfully and wonderfully made, fearfully and wonderfully made, created, fearfully and wonderfully. Your body is not your enemy. It's a masterpiece, complex and intricate, but designed by God Himself. And when it's struggling, the answer is not to push it harder. It's to get curious about what it needs. Understanding how hormones affect hunger and cravings gives you so much compassion for yourself. When you know that low estrogen can put you in a bad mood and make carb cravings skyrocket, you can stop beating yourself up and start addressing the actual issue. When you understand that blood sugar spikes and crashes are driving a lot of your afternoon cravings, you can build your meals differently to keep things stable. Your action step this week has two parts. First, if you haven't had your hormones checked, especially if you're over 40 and feel like something has shifted, talk to your doctor. Get the information. Knowledge is power, and there's no virtue in suffering in the dark. Second, this week, focus on eating protein at every single meal. Every one. Protein is one of the most powerful tools for blood sugar stability, and blood sugar stability is one of the most powerful tools for reducing cravings. Start there. Simple, doable, effective. You are wonderfully made. Let's take care of what God gave you. Thanks for joining me today. If you are ready to break free from food obsession and sugar cravings and start living your life unbinged, join me at lifeunbinged.com. If this episode spoke to your heart, I'd love it if you'd subscribe, leave a review, or share it with a friend. Until next week, go in grace and walk in freedom.